Alright, and this problem says find the value of the variable. Okay? Problem number 4. I have triangle QNP or QPN. Alright. That's QNP. They're telling me that N is a 90-degree angle. I have the altitude from N. Okay, so this segment here, NR, it's perpendicular to QP. They're telling me the length of a few sides here. I know this NR is 18. I know RP is 12. And I have to find how big is QR, right? This is X. Now, how can I find that? Look at the two triangles, right? Triangle, hold on a second. Triangle NRQ and the other triangle NRP. Are the two triangles similar or not? Well, I think they're similar. Okay. We know that angle Q in the big triangle NPQ, Q plus P should be 90 degrees. They're complementary, right? Well, this angle here from the yellow triangle, this angle Q has to be congruent to this angle N, or if you want more precise, PNR, because if Q plus P is 90 degrees, and in the green triangle P plus N also should be 90 degrees, makes my Q congruent to N, right? Which also tells me that this angle QNR, if you want, should be congruent to angle NPR, or angle P from the big triangle. So that one is congruent to this one. Knowing that, I can write the similarity statement of the two triangles. I can state right away that triangle NRQ is similar to what triangle? Okay, I started with NRQ because angle R, angle NRQ is a 90-degree angle. I should know for sure that, you know, the one in the middle here in the second triangle will also be R. But angle RNP is congruent to angle NQR, right? So N goes to Q. If I have angle N in the yellow triangle, that angle N, I have to use P as the corresponding vertex in the second one, because QNR is congruent to NPR in this one, right? So if I'm starting with N in the yellow, in the green one, the corresponding angle is going to be P, right? Or the P vertex is. And obviously, what is left here, because it's PR, I have to put N, right? Because do you guys see this angle RNP, this angle right here, is congruent to NQR. All right? And now I have to write the similarity statement. What over what equals what over what equals what over what, right? Starting with the first triangle, you go with the first side, NR, over, you see, NR, over the first side in the first triangle, in the next triangle, right, in the green triangle, over PR. Should be, let me use a, I'm going with the second side in the first triangle. Should be the same as RQ over the second side in the second triangle, over RN. And should be the same as the third side. What is the third side? Well, in the first triangle will be NQ, right? It will be the same as NQ over the third side in the third triangle, PN. If you want, you should check. Each one of the sides should oppose the same angle, right? NR in the yellow triangle opposes angle Q. PR opposes an angle RNP, which is congruent to angle Q. So we're good. RQ opposes this angle here. RN opposes an angle P, if you want, which is congruent to that angle that we just used, QNR. And NQ opposes the 90-degree angle. PN opposes the 90-degree angle in the green triangle. So our statements are fine. All you have to do next is to plug in the values that are given to you, right? And I know which one. Do I know NR? Yes, NR is 18. So 18 over PR. Do I know PR? I know it is 12. Should equal RQ, or QR if you want, is the one that we have to find, is our variable X. Right, Derek? Over what? Over Rn. Rn. Well, Rn, we know it, is 18. And this is the proportion that I'm going to use. Now, I can simplify one of the fractions, right? What is 18 over 12? What number can I use to simplify that? Both numbers are divisible by what? 6, right? So if you divide 18 by 6, that will give you a 3. 12 divided by 6 will give you a 2. So basically x over 18 equals 3 over 2. And if you want to solve for x, you do the cross products. You have what? 2 times x equals 3 times 18. What is 3 times 18? 54, right? 3 times 8 is 24. 3 times 1 is 3 plus 2, 54. To find x, you divide by 2 and you find that your x, the missing one, the variable, will be 54 divided by 2, which is 27. And that's the way you solve it. Now, you can obviously solve this proportion in a different way. You can just look at, the two fractions here, and this is the way you may reason. 2 times what gives you 18? 2 times 9. Well, if you think about it, you have to keep this fraction 3/2 constant, right? You're going to multiply the top here by the same number, by 9, and that will tell you what x is. So what is x? 3 times 9, 27. So we got it right. And that's how you solve it.